your team.
Falling apart.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Kicking a man when he's down.
The
That's pretty
pro
low.
gamers versus the not so pro. But Dewey is a former professional player. But the professional player is getting destroyed by Dewey.
Lost.
But Psychip is there to revenge his body. Like, not that much of a split between the items, so I like the push from Dewey. Getting Psychip off guard. He waiting around the corner while his body is on the far end. Works actually pretty great. In the end he does fall, but I do like how he played that situation.
Teams are tied.
Oh, Dewey's orb, not the best.
Lead taken.
Friends are gonna have a hard time peeling you off the
Still
wall.
walks away as Vector and tasty Mega Elf.
Incoming quad.
He would want the light, whoa, but the pathway to it is shielded off. He does not have his orb, so he will just set up tent.
Quads.
He's actually getting this uncontested. Well, there is one around the corner. Oh, actually both. They were just biding their time and coordinating their attack. That's a nice way
Everything is good to go.
of stealing the quad from the corpse of your enemy.
Deadly slip gates.
In the air.
So effortless flying through the air. But Twitch not able to hit him.
Stay down. You disgraced yourself enough. Coming at you.
Teams are tied. You've lost. Excellent.
Enemy here.
Oh, we always saw a double mini.
Stop using up my ammo, Fritz.
Twitch really leads this Mega Elf to heavy. Build to MCS.
Teams are tied. Lead lost.
And let's look at the abilities. Like, Dewey will have his orb.
Protection spawn. Protection. Enemy has the protection. Stopwatch.
Enemy defeated.
He's not able to do anything. Like pentagram. So much damage reduction. He doesn't feel a thing.
Impressive.
Yes! Yes! Destroy the filthy human meat.
Impressive. Killing spree.
Oh my lord. Can Psychic miss?
Stopwatch.
Like, Psycap is even winning the 2v1s. Like, the basic rule of 2v2 is win your 1v1. But he's winning his 2v1s.
Incoming quad.
No shame in pissing yourself, kid.
Okay, Twitch in position. Oh, we actually... We see a switch to Doom mid match. Or was Effortless playing Doom all along? No, it wasn't, right?
Netmaster. Impressive.
Well, the power-up gave him some confidence. Just roaming the map without being attacked, and from afar he gets a lot of angles. We do see a nice Russian-style rocket jump. It's all tactical.
Are you even trying?
Dewey almost got away with it.
Incoming protection. Denied.
Time to die.
Denied.
Oh great, that's easy.
Protection spawn.
Yeah.
Your team has the
Yeah,
protection.
Psychic got the heavy, so he is the one who gets the pentagram. Also, with the Mega Elf, he will be a force to reckon with. Sliding on his butt around.
Excellent. Killing spree.
Eating delicious human paste. Oh my lord. Twitch was just being juggled with.
Foreign entity detected. Eat that, pitiful creature.
Psychic signaling with
Kingdoms finally come.
his gun that there is a real gun.
You've disgraced yourself enough. Stay down this time.
There we go, Everton's finishing in style with a double whammy. Nice. So Aimscamz on tournament point. Let's see where we are going to. Furious Heights. It's going to be runes, okay. Yo! Do you want to join? Alright. Do you want to join?
Yeah, what are we doing?
2v2. Yeah?
Prepare your team.
I have things to shoot, people to kill.
Let's see.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
This is the final.
Is it the final match?
Yes.
Hell yeah, got here just in time. Sort of hanging around, checking out BYOC, being generally nosy before the inevitable early night. Alright, I can see Cygib, I can see Twitch, no surprises there. Effortless, of course. I think Effortless and Cygib pretty much got everything set up the moment the stream today ended. The second the main show here for World Championships came to a close, they got their stuff set up, they sat down, they've been playing Quake ever since, and there's Dewey as well. Go on then. Good to see Dewey again.
Yeah, like you love the game. You can't do anything else.
There's the orb as well, love it.
Stay down.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I really got to sit down and watch 2v2 that wasn't like a scrim on a stream.
Yeah, it's nice. Also to see this with ping 0.
Oh yeah, I've heard that is quite a treat this weekend.
Yeah.
Dewey trying to keep things nice and safe, you know, hit that rail and then teleport just in case. Dewey in the rail looking pretty good, but missing that shot puts himself in a spot of bother.
Yeah, defending the heavy with his body.
Incoming quad.
Defending the rails with your face. Speaking of which, don't ever try that. Don't ever try that. Alright, power up coming up. Dewey, gotta be a little bit careful though, you know, those support rails. The orb, I mean look, I haven't got a chance to watch Dewey in forever. I think that's echoed by everyone, but he's still got those orbs on deck. Love to see it. Wait, Cygib typed in heavy. Aren't Cygib and Effortless sitting right next to each other?
Yeah, like I don't think they are talking to each other.
No.
Like they were also signaling with shooting at points like, okay, here's a rail, you get that one. So
You're gonna put up a fight.
I know when I saw them play earlier today, they definitely weren't talking.
Teams are tied.
I would say they are more vibing, is a more accurate term. Pretty even split though. I mean, it is the first map as well.
no, this is second. So and the first one, yeah, was won pretty convincingly by Aimscamz, like 25 to 50.
There's Aimscamz, Cygib and Effortless, or
Yeah.
just keeping that practice, you know. Trying to get a little bit of that locked in as we've got some of those tomorrow games to get through.
Yeah, well, it keeps your mechanic warm.
I like the approach sometimes though, you know. I like this idea of we have a lot of matches to play, but at the same time, you know, if we can get the confidence of just winning something the night before, it just kind of makes you feel a bit better, you know. We're at QuakeCon at the end of the day and people are enjoying just playing the damn game.
Yeah, tomorrow is a long day, right?
Yeah, I think so. Can't remember the exact schedule, but I mean, there's just so many matches to get through that it is going to be a marathon. So it's a fine line between trying to, you know, chill and have a decent night tonight, but then bright and early tomorrow, the chaos really begins. Especially for even some of these players that are playing Twitch. Takes out Effortless. Dewey's trying to clean up. Having control over the Mega up here is quite nice, and a good position to get the protection. Pretty much perfect case scenario for Dewey, able to get both the item and now power up. And he's going to be able to start being a bit of a bully. But I mean, it's difficult, right? Because we've got 5 seconds. We want to try and control this heavy and stop them from picking it up. But that is going to be 5 seconds that he's out of action. While Twitch is going to have to try and sort of deal with the rest of it. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Lead taken. Teams are tied.
Oh, in the end, they do not get a lot of out of this power up.
No, they didn't really. I think sort of taking out those extra 5 seconds to pick up the heavy really lost that time, but I guess they must have just valued control over the map just a little bit more. Yeah, if we can cycle around and keep ourselves healthy. Speaking of which, Dewey, a little bit tender. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We want that rocket all day, every day.
He's quite early on this one, but there's no one around to punish.
Stopwatch.
I kind of like the priority here, you know. It's an even score. If we can hold the map and sort of control all the main items, then at least that's going to give us something.
Yeah, I like the score is also even, so I'm not surprised that the teams are a bit slowing down. Like it is the last map, or yeah, like Aimscamz are on tourney point.
At this rate, things might be a little bit different, but I think they've slowly but surely started to take it away. Both pretty weak though, so that should be an even little cleanup unless there's an item they can pick up. No, never mind. Looks like Dewey and Twitch have been keeping control still. You know, they've had control over this for the last couple of minutes, really, and good timing, because as the power-up's about to spawn. Ah, it's the problem. They have to win this fight. All right, there goes Effortless. They're going to 2v1 now and clean that up. That should, by all means, be a free quad, and it looks like Twitch is going to be the one to take it. Just in time for this Mega, so we can start possibly the Rampage, but I mean, look, anyone that's ever played 2v2, power-up goes up, and if they're not going to be super, super weak, it's, yeah, run away! Run away and don't try. Don't try it. Nice.
Stop using up my ammo.
Like to see those rails. Looks for a little bit more. Did spawn up near light, but I'm not particularly sure Twitch caught a hold of that one. Tries to swap out to the rail. Takes a little bit of extra damage. But again, I mean, I'm really liking this approach. I mean, the control over the center of the map's been pretty important. You know, they've had most of the Megas and the Heavies over the last few minutes. Allowed them to win that fight near quad. Used that quad. Now they've taken the lead. There were 3 frags down before, and now they're 3 in the lead. Oh, Effortless. Oh, what's the double? Give me that double, mate. I'm at QuakeCon. I just want to keep playing. It's going to be bedtime, and I'm going to keep playing. I hope the players can get enough sleep, you know. Quite a few of the EU players seem to have sort of conquered the jet lag quite early. Accepts the fate right there. Just do it. Just do it.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Yeah, so Dewey, all an adventure on his own. Everton's trying to do business with 2 railguns, successful. And almost.
I was about to say that's a good amount of LG, and then a rocket to the face just had other plans.
I see.
Nice.
Try and play some Super Mario Brothers. Nah, major push. You know, I think the idea is clear. We need to hold this item. We need to get this power up.
Yeah, so now it's the choice between the Heavy or the Pentagram. Oh, nice defense by Effortless.
And that's going to be a pickup. Protection as well. I don't think we're going to be able to get an inject for the duration of this. It'll probably run out by then, but I think we're going to be going back into the runaway. If they're both super stacked up, it's always hard to take out that protection unless you've got that next level synergy and can just focus it all down. Easier said than done when there's a teammate nearby. Dewey, able to get one but can't survive the other. And narrowly now, looks like Cygib and Effortless able to take the lead again. And there's not a lot of this map left to go. Only 20 frags now. It's nice to see a lot of players again this weekend that we just haven't really had the chance to see, you know. Whether it's due to playing in some of the online community stuff, which, you know, obviously shout outs to all the community effort players that just don't get many opportunities. You know, we've been seeing Danda King this weekend. You know, almost forget that Danda King's godlike in his own right. Played really, really well today. And even seeing Dewey, the return of main man Dewey. Missed him a lot.
Oh no, invented the orb.
Hashtag Dewey Orb.
Back in the day when it was insta-kill. He worked magic.
It's nice to see people back, but at the same time, it's nice to see them, you know, really bringing it. I know Evolus and Cygib have kind of taken it away a little bit, but I mean, really, merely 3 minutes ago, there was full map control for Twitch and Dewey. There was the power-up as well. Good positioning there, Dewey. Really had the orb in mind there. We're sitting as close as possible.
Incoming quad.
But we're going to have to set up again. Bit concerning, though, because I do think that Evolus did lose, like, go down there, but you're going to spawn probably a lot closer. You're going to have a fresh stack as well, so you can push in. Dual wields going out, all the abilities are coming out. Evolus only a nail gun in hand, but it's going to be enough. And that's now not a particularly good situation. If they can catch anyone there, it's good news. We're going to chuck the plasma. He's chucking the plasma. Oh, he missed the rail. Hang on a minute. Never mind. We recover. Misses the second shot. Watch out for that shotgun. He doesn't want to drop down. He's terrified. He's like, no. I don't want none of that.
Like, I'm surprised at how effective this still was. Like, Evertus barely had any health with the quad, but they moved together and like he also had always an escape option, so they didn't really go full in.
That's where the synergy can matter so much in 2v2, right? It's just, even if you are a little bit tender when you've got one of those power-ups, just being able to, I think, have the confidence in your teammate that they can watch out for you. I think having confidence in your partner is so underrated in a game mode like this. Just kind of, even if at the spur of the moment you can't communicate, it's just kind of knowing that they'll do the right thing, even if they don't quite pull through. Cygib's able to take out Dewey a little bit there. And the difference between the scoreline, it's been barely noticeable this whole time, but sadly, over the last few minutes, it does kind of really look like Evolus and Cygib have had that slight upper hand. We're going to take out Evolus there. And I guess importantly as well, in the middle of a dual wield, so that's going to be down for a fair minute. 2v2, there's not going to be as many resources available to you. Everyone's kind of sharing them between themselves. Oh! Shit. Hello.
Dewey gets the revenge though. Super shoddy. Removing the face of Cygib.
As you said, right, this is a tournament point for Evolus and Cygib, isn't it?
True.
Just a little bit left to go then, and it's GG's.
Incoming protection.
Nice little bit of confidence as we build up towards tomorrow's matches. But we still need to finish it. There's always a chance that we'll see Dewey and Twitch really pull through here. The rail fight, but we're going to prioritize that power up again. Dewey. All right, hang on a minute. Okay.
Protection.
If we're going to make a comeback, this is the way to do it. Dewey, incredibly healthy, and we're just going to orb in. We're going to fight. I like the positioning, though. Evolus and Cygib being almost sandwiched. You would have had to hard dedicate to either of the two directions. So one goes down, the other one's long gone. And it also means that the teammate's going to spawn nearby. So there's a little bit of that extra support. Dewey hasn't really been able to get a huge amount from this. And I guess it is the fact that the two of them... That's one of the things about 2v2 sometimes, right? The power-up doesn't go your way, spread out. Just make it so much harder to daisy chain those frags together. They're only 2 behind. Sadly, though, Twitch is going to be at death's door, so I imagine that's going to be a third. Cygib seals the deal with the rail. And only 5 frags left to go. Alright, reposition. Cheeky little sandwich there. But really, you've got to keep yourself as alive as possible. But that's the problem. They spawn nearby. Take one out, and there's a second one magically there to punish you for it.
Yeah, Twitch not able to help him. Mega to Cygib. Let's see.
Cha-ching.
3 to go.
3 left to go. We in business. The confidence boost is complete. The GG's. It's just nice being back at QuakeCon. I'm sure everyone feels the exact same way, you know. Meeting a bunch of new friends, people that you met online during the lockdown period, those of you that you met years ago. It's just being able to see everyone again after so long. Exactly the same thing with all the players, you know. QuakeCon's all about community. Tournaments like this, community written all over it. People just want to sit down and play some matches, man. It's been way too long. And that is the GG's right there. I'll clap, but you can't hear it on stream. I'll move it real close to my microphone.
Yeah.
There you go. Well done.
So, Psychic and Infamous, QuakeCon winners of the BYOC 2v2 TDM.
Can't really say I'm surprised. I feel like most of the QuakeCons that we have with QC, there's always those kind of community events, and if memory serves me well, I'm pretty sure I would always see Effortless in there, I'd see Cygib in there, and all the Americans. You know, if they weren't playing, they'd be in the BYOC and they'd just be playing it anyway. So why not compete and just get something for it?